What's up, guys? Welcome back for another episode. As you can see from the title and thumbnail, we're going to be seeing some changes in the garage. The garage has gone through some changes, but for the longest time I've been wanting to get the floors done, repaint the walls, and also get some proper lighting. If you saw in previous episodes, I complained about the lighting because the lighting here kind of sucks. So this is Black Friday weekend and also Cyber Monday, that whole weekend combined. And there were some deals that, went on, and I'll list them down in the description, but I'll show you guys what we got going on. So as you can see, in the past year, we got the AC done. The mini split in here definitely helps during the summertime. We definitely have the full wash system. This, if you guys are wondering, this is a entire whole house water filtration system. It definitely is well worth it. But as you can see, the walls are pretty much just your typical white walls. It's definitely all marked up from, just everyday usages. And also the previous owner. The previous owner lived in this house for about, I would say, 8 months. So there's definitely some things that needs to get tightened up. There's marks along the wall here. But the main thing is these lights. As you can see, this is your typical lights you get in the garage. Surprisingly, one of the bulbs on each light is actually out. In the future, I already placed the order. It should be here in the next couple weeks, but we have the Obsessed Garage 3-car garage lighting solution. So we'll have 3 on each row. And I do have an extra one that I might add, but we'll see if we need it. Anything to upgrade this lighting is gonna be better, because in the past, I was using these light boxes, which pretty much didn't do too much of a justice. I do have a rolling tire rack that I'm gonna basically assemble and then throw my E88s on, and also my stock wheels on the corner, and we'll throw them on the side. But what I need to do too is to take all this stuff off the walls, because I do have a painter coming tomorrow. And a lot of you guys are probably thinking, yeah, you could paint yourself. Yes, I can, but I have no time right now, especially with the little one and being the holiday weekend. I do not have any time. So the painter's coming tomorrow. They're gonna repaint all these walls, and it's gonna alleviate me some time to spend time with the family and also tackle some other things around the house. But there's so much things I'm gonna be doing here, and I'll take you guys along the process. All right, so this took a little bit, and this is the wheel rack that I was talking about, right? So if you guys have multiple pairs of shoes, then you would wanna get something where you can mount your wheels, easily accessible to roll around the garage. I picked this up off on Amazon. I'll leave the link of this down in the description, but I would say highly suggest you measure the height of your wheels to make sure you have enough clearance. But what I did was, by this beam here, I skipped one and went up on top to start the next rung. But to be honest, I actually started on here, and it was too tight, so I wasn't able to fit the stock wheels. So I had to basically take this off, move it up 1 notch, and here it goes. It fits. Looks really good. I'm gonna mount it, or I'm gonna put this against the wall, and then as I, change the garage, it's easy for me to move it around. But pretty sturdy. One thing I noticed too is that it has wheel locks, so the wheels get locked onto the ground. So I can roll the wheels, have no problem. And it's, like I said, it's pretty sturdy. All right, so we have the wife's car outside, my car is inside, and we are wrapping things up. So as you can see, it's a little bit of a clutter, but everything's off away from the walls. I'll move my car out tomorrow. I got rid of all those spider webs. It is South Florida, so definitely there is some bugs out here, but we're gonna wait for the painters to get here tomorrow and let them work their magic. And I didn't really deviate too much away from what Obsessed Garage does. His method is something that's proven to be something that's subtle, and also it makes a statement, right? When you walk into his garage, you'll see the paint color along with the flooring. It definitely goes well. So that's one thing I'm very excited about. The flooring should be here in the next couple weeks, and I'll probably get that started. But the lighting is something where I have to kind of time, because I have one of my buddies that's able to help me install that. And I'll be the first to admit it. I'm not really that handy when it comes to that stuff, and I'm not trying to get electrocuted. But yeah, can't wait to get all this clutter organized and go from there. But damn, those LMRs look so good. And to this day, I still haven't gotten my fenders gets custom rolled yet, so still waiting for that to come about. All right, so it's been a few days. The painters got all the walls painted, and it looks so good. Definitely having that smooth tone of Harbor Gray, which is something obviously I mentioned earlier, that Obsessed Garage has found a method to make things flow, and it makes the place in the garage look bigger. It's probably because I have everything distorted right now, and I'm trying to think of a new setup. You know, normally my wife parks her car right over here, and majority of it is more for, you know, keeping her car clean and, you know, having the car at a cool temperature when my son gets in it, because in the summertime here in South Florida, it gets really hot and, you know, it gets really uncomfortable. So normally I park my car in this side of the garage, which still there's ample space, but I'm thinking about leaving my tires there and, or my wheels and tires there, along with my detailing products, which I've collected a lot over the years, and then have her car parked here. But I don't want to get too comfortable yet, because in the next week or so, I should be getting the Swiss track flooring. And that's gonna require me to move all this stuff, you know, from side to side, to lay it down all across the floor. And then we're gonna be working on the garage lighting. So after that, we have the garage lighting. And as you can see, and I mentioned it before, there's only about one bulb working on each one of them. So how ironic, right? That one of them, each one, had a burnt out bulb, and actually is the same side too. So what I plan on doing is getting the lights done. The lights should be on its way from Prime Lights, but I bought it from Obsessed Garage. They had a sale going on. And then this garage is gonna be pretty transformed. I'm loving the way it looks right now with the clean Harbor Gray. The painters painted everything from that portion of the walls to obviously the back wall there. And then it's just gonna transform this whole look of the car, or it's gonna transform the whole look of the garage. So I'm excited to take you guys on the process, and you know, if you guys have any suggestions or anything like that, let me know down in the description. I'm sure a lot of people will wanna know too. As you can see here, we have the BBS E88s, which I'm actually gonna throw back on the car. I'm gonna be taking a ride with my family, so this wheel setup actually allows me to give a little more clearance. I haven't got my fenders done yet, so I'm still waiting for that shop to hit me up to see when they are available. I know they're busy for the season, and I have my stock BMW wheels that came with the car. Feels pretty sturdy. The wheel locks are pretty good, so you don't have to worry about it rolling away. But check that out. If you have any questions about this or want to purchase that, I'll leave it in the description too. But this garage has come a long way, like you've seen. One of the biggest things, definitely the mini split in the summertime. And then I have all my wash system there. But stay tuned. I'm gonna keep you guys updated as I continue with the rest of this garage.